Oh, hey, Twoee. I didn't see you there.
Oh, hey, Maccy. I heard Miss Fox got some sort of new computer.
Yeah, she brought that up to the library a couple days ago.
So, is it true? Is it some sort of clone?
Well, yeah, but there were a whole bunch of those back in the day when Steve Jobs wasn't at Apple.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
She hasn't opened the box yet, so I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it says Power Computing on the side, so I'm guessing it's a little after your time.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. So, where is it?
Oh, it's over there on the table.
Well, golly, that's a biggin'.
Do 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 do.
Hi, welcome to Macintosh Librarian. Today I have an awesome new acquisition in the library that was donated to us by an awesome fan and friend of mine, Jennifer, known as Jennifer of the Next Memorial Annex. She gave me an awesome Macintosh clone. From Power Computing comes the PowerCenter 132, which is a 132 megahertz PowerPC 601 clone Macintosh computer that was released in 1996. So let's get that big box right here on the table and let's open it up and explore it together. Okay. Power Computing.
See, it does say Power Computing on the side.
Look at this box.
132 megahertz? I'm only 1 megahertz. That's a whole lot of more megahertzes.
So this is a unopened, brand new, as far as I know, Power Computing PowerCenter 132. And I will be saying the word power a lot, so power is the word of the day today. What this is a clone of a Macintosh computer using the PowerPC architecture. And Steve of Mac84 has a great video about what Macintosh clones are and the history of them, and also he goes over the Motorola machines and the other smaller manufacturers that were out there. But Power Computing was actually one of the most prolific of the clone manufacturers. Okay, so this box is heavy and big, and I'm a little out of frame, but let's see if we can make this work. So this box, the first thing we see is the accessories box. Open me first, it says. Let's go ahead and get the computer out first and then open the accessories box. I like breaking the rules sometimes, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, there's some handles right here, and that should let us take it out of the box. Go.
Oh, wow, that's some cozy looking packaging right there.
Oh man, I wish I had that when I was being kicked around the post office.
Awesome. And it does have the original address and doesn't have the packing slip, but it does have the address of who this was shipped to. It was someone in San Antonio, Texas, and it looks like they got overnight shipping from Austin, where the Power Computing manufacturing place was, or at least their headquarters. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. A little slice of history for us Apple nerds. But eventually Apple did buy Power Computing. And I think that was after Steve Jobs came back. Steve Jobs essentially said, no more clones. I'm going to go with, everything's back to in-house manufacturing. So yeah, it's a little slice of Apple history when clones were trying to be a thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. It's actually packaged pretty well. It has all this nice blue foam on the sides. And here is the computer itself, and it still looks like it may be used. I don't know. It's still in the original packaging, that's for sure, but it looks very clean. It honestly, I think this is unopened. I don't think this has ever been used, so this is amazing. And let's feel this. Wow. Look at that. Look at its beautiful beige case. It has the badge up here on the front where it says Power Computing PowerCenter 132.
Wow, that's a big computer. I thought it was gonna be a little more pizza box sized.
Nah, that's more like a big old cake box.
Of course, you got your CD-ROM drive right here and your floppy drive, a standard mid-90s beige PowerPC Mac. But this is no Mac. This is a clone Mac. So let's check it out. I'm really excited to open up a brand new power computing machine. So let's move all this stuff out of the way, and then we can get our machine opened up before we get it booted. Okay, so let's try to get this machine opened up. So let's get a good look at the front. I got your computing logo. And on the back, we have a bunch of ports. So here we have ADB port. We have sound out. We have microphone. We have Ethernet, your typical serial ports. You have a SCSI port. You have VGA port. And you have the typical Apple 19-pin video port right here. So it looks like we just have a little thumb screw right here, and this should allow us to access the internals of the machine. Let's see if it pushes back. Nope. I don't want to crack any plastic. There we go. So that was easy. So this is a plastic cover with a aluminum shielding on the inside. Let's put that to the side. I think this is entirely unused. There is not a speck of dust in here, so this is really awesome. Let's bring the camera in a little closer so that you can see what's going on here. It smells like 1996. Okay, so here's the inside of our awesome power computing machine. This is probably the best angle for you guys to see it.
Hey, Maccy, I can't see it.
Neither can I. This isn't fair.
So here we have the ROM sim, which sits right here in the slot. Then we have two memories right here in slot A1 and A3. They seem to be mismatched, which does tell me either power computing was sourcing RAM from different places to save money, or this computer is used and someone pieced together different types of RAM. And I believe this is the VRAM. If not, this is the VRAM. I need to double check to see what it is in the manual. To see what the difference of these two slots are. But here we have the PCI slots. We have 3 PCI slots that sit vertically. And on the other side, so this is where the PowerPC running at 132 megahertz would sit. This form factor is actually user replaceable. So if you want to upgrade the processor in this computer, it would be as easy as swapping it out and changing the card for a faster processor. Right here, we have an hard drive, and underneath it is the power supply. And here we have a disk drive for reading CDs. And here we have a floppy port with a typical floppy ribbon that goes to the logic board. I don't see any leaking caps. Again, this computer looks to be in very good condition. Let's open the Read Me First box with all the cool accessories and manuals in it. Power computing, accessory box. Open Me First. Everything you need to set up and operate your macOS compatible computer. macOS compatible computer, not a Mac.
Not a Mac.
But a compatible machine. And right here it says Mac, and the macOS logo are trademarks of Apple Computer, used under license under their clone program, which is really awesome. Let's get this open. Da-da-da. We have a practically brand new power computing keyboard right here. And this Wacom tablet, I think, is something that was added in by my friend Jennifer. Don't think that came with it.
What in the stars is a Wacom tablet?
It's kind of like a fancy mouse alternative. Using a pen, people could draw on the tablet and it'd show up on the screen.
Oh, that's neat.
We should probably do a whole episode on this sometime. There's a lot of stuff people use to interact with computers.
We have down here the power computing mouse in the bubble wrap, which is really cool. It has a little power computing logo on it. We don't have any of the software, any of the manuals, which does tell me that someone's been in here. Here I have the power computing keyboard. We have the little nubs on D and K, like a typical Mac keyboard. You have the command key, option control, you have your power button here, and the power computing logo right at the top. So what we should do now is get a monitor. So let's connect the VGA cable. And the awesome part about these clones is that they do have VGA. And just like a typical ADB keyboard for a Mac, this is a daisy chain situation. This is ADB, so we can connect the ADB mouse to the ADB port right there.
Miss Fox, that's the keyboard.
Sorry, the ADB keyboard to the ADB port. And let's connect the mouse, which is brand new. Remember that. Very important that this is a brand new mouse. That goes to, looks like we can put that in either side of the keyboard. That's all set up. That's all connected. So now the computer is live. Let's turn it around. See if we can get the whole class to look at it.
Well, that's what it looks like. I can see it now.
So let's see if this turns on with the soft power button. I hear it coming to life. That is very loud. Awesome. So now it's coming to life. I see a mouse cursor on the screen, which is a good sign. It's booting. I hear it. Again, this has probably not been booted up in a very, very long time.
Well, I'm glad the fan still works after so many years.
Yeah, it sounds real good, doesn't it?
And it's complaining about no bootable disk. There you go. I hear the hard drive spinning up now. I think sometimes these old hard drives take a little bit to boot up. So what I'm going to do is leave it on for a little bit. Okay, so we were brought over to a question mark disk. Let's see if we can get a blue SCSI to plug into the back and see if we can boot it from there. So in order to turn off this computer, you have to hold down the power button. There's no switch on the back to turn it off. Okay, so now we're back at the desk and the PowerPC machine, the Power Computing machine rather, is set up and it boots. And now I have a blue SCSI on the back of it, a blue SCSI version 1. This is loaded up with a System 7.5.5 disk image that has a lot of Maccy's favorite games preloaded on it. So hopefully you can hear me over the loud fan noise, because this is kind of a loud fan that's in this PowerPC machine. This loud fan. So we have macOS booting with our awesome cat wallpaper. We got our little clock warning. I'll have to change out that battery. And this is telling us this computer can now go into sleep mode, since this hard drive image was used in a Color Classic before, or Color Classic 3 with the LC575 logic board in it. So I am now able to go to sleep, finally. The one I want to show you, and the one that I hope runs really well on this PowerPC machine, is Mac Chex Legacy, which is Chex Quest for Macintosh. And if anyone doesn't know what Chex Quest is, it's essentially a skinned version of Doom that the Chex cereal company here in the United States released in the 90s as a promotional game. And it's funny because it uses the Doom engine. It's essentially a Doom WAD file that you can load in, and it replaces the gore and the guts and the aliens and the monsters of Doom.
Actually, there were no aliens in Doom, Miss Fox.
With cute aliens and cute little green guys, and you walk around with a spoon and you get Chex cereal. So it's a pretty silly game, but it's pretty fun. Chex Quest, awesome. Ooh, wow, that runs really smooth. I know we're just kind of in the demo, but I can already see that the frames per second is a lot better than when I ran it on the Color Classic. And we got sound and everything. So let's see if I can turn off music. And let's turn off sound effects so that you can hear me.
Can the fan go off too?
The fan of this computer is fairly loud, so it's gotta cool off that PowerPC processor. So let's make a new game. So even though it's Chex Quest, it's still gonna load the same level. So let's try the Shores of Hell. Why not? Very Chex Quest. Oh yeah, here it goes. This is Chex Quest. Choose difficulty. Let's try Gobs of Goo. It's got some power-ups. Got the shotgun. Guess in Chex Quest, the shotgun is, oh gosh, it's like a little remote control. Oh, I died. This is hard. All right, let's try that again. Let's go on the teleporter. more armor, get a shotgun. I'm looking at the little monitor over here, so excuse my poor playing. I'm trying to spare. Oh my glob. Okay. Oh, I died. I got checked out. All right, let's quit. So Chex Quest runs pretty well, if I do say so myself. Let's check out what else we can run. Got Marathon. I did run this on the Color Classic and did run it kind of slow. So Marathon is, of course, by Bungie, the famous developer house that made Halo. I think I've heard of Halo. It's a little game. But Marathon, I think, is having a little bit of a resurgence. I think they're going to make it probably a free-to-play type game. So that's not really my thing. I'm more into the old stuff. Let's try to see how well Marathon runs. Oh. Well, the demo runs pretty well. So right now, all the sound is coming out of the speaker that's in the machine. So we could hook up some nice speakers to it, but since right now I'm just testing the speed, I don't think I need to do that. Let's see if this works.
Go! Yeah. Get me out of here.
These are good guys. Very Halo-esque with bugs and stuff. Tab to open. Cool. Awesome. What the heck? Oh, no. The lights are turning off on me. What happened? All right. Well, now the lights are off and it's all dramatic. Twoee, can you turn the lights back on?
Oh yeah, let me get that.
Marathon 2. Running pretty well on this little machine. Well, thank you for watching today's episode of Macintosh Librarian. I hope you had fun while we went through this awesome power computing machine. This is a very rare machine. I've never actually seen one in person, so I'm excited that we finally got one here in the library. And next time we might be doing some upgrades since we have this purple card, which is a Sonnet Crescendo G3 500 megahertz. I don't know if this is gonna work in this machine. If it doesn't, I'll try it in one of my other machines.
500 megahertz? Holy cow!
You know they have gigahertz now, right?
That's kind of hard to wrap your mind around.
Remember, this is brought to you by viewers like you. So check us out on Patreon if you want to support us here in the Macintosh Library. So thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Thanks for stopping by.